The Muncie Central Bearcat Hammond Wildcat basketball game direct from the North Walnut Street Fieldhouse in Muncie, Indiana.
The Muncie Fieldhouse is more than just a place to play basketball, especially if you ask Muncie resident Kay Rankin, a Bearcat through and through.
The Fieldhouse has always been the one building in this city that has brought the community together. That has been the one thing that would bridge all gaps.
So when a tornado ripped through Muncie in late November of 2017, damaging the fabled Fieldhouse, it was felt throughout the community.
I mean, I was just devastated and heartbroken. And then Chandler Thompson gets the head coaching job, and then boom, he can't play at the Fieldhouse where he played his high school career.
And you would think Muncie Central boys basketball head coach Chandler Thompson, a former state champion with the 1988 Bearcat basketball team, is frustrated that he still can't play in his former stomping grounds. But he knows it is out of his hands.
Because I can't control what happened. Mother Nature came in day before our first day of practice and tore down the field house. Good thing was we weren't inside at the time, so that's the positive. The negative of it is we hadn't had a chance to be up in there.
Thompson does, however, know one thing about when those field house doors open back up to embrace the public.
And I know once the gym is fixed, we'll have a nice crowd, and before that time, we will have a good team. Having
a good team is part of a winning tradition that Bearcat basketball has usually had since the first brick was laid at the Fieldhouse.
Just the tradition that's there, and it's a great place to watch a game. And I've had a lot of coaches tell me, and players, former players, say that was one of their favorite places to play. It's just a great atmosphere in which to play.
Players like Marty Eckelbarger, a former state champion from the 1963 Muncie Central squad, always remember their first experience entering the Fieldhouse in Bearcat purple.
I mean, I can remember that first night that I came out and warmed up as a Bearcat. My goodness, I was probably flying 10 feet high. I mean, it was the greatest feeling in the world.
The greatest feeling in the world was not something handed to Eckelbarger. He had to earn it.
I'd gotten cut in 5th grade, 6th grade. I actually got cut in 7th grade, finally made my first team in the 8th grade. And we had 5 junior high schools, so that was tough. I mean, you made a team, but you're not close to getting onto that high school team.
But he finally did, and it was worth every ounce of effort because Bearcat pride runs deep.
It was just a tremendous thing for me. To go from zero and then to get to become a part of the Muncie Bearcats and play there was just fantastic.
Bearcat pride is more than a saying printed on the practice jerseys of the Muncie Central team. It runs all the way to your heart.
During the first part of the season, I remember my mom come down the stairs, the bleachers, and tapped me on my shoulder and said, "You need to transfer to Northside." And I told my mom, "No, I'm a Bearcat. I'm not transferring to Northside." No, because I knew that we had a winning tradition here. So for me, winning and being a Bearcat was everything. I bled purple at that time.
Every Muncie Central player, every die-hard fan bleeds that Bearcat purple, and it helps bring hope when looking to the future of the Fieldhouse.
My hope would be we'll have some great basketball there again in the future. But more than that, just to see the whole community be able to use that building for all the things that it can be used for. It's worth every penny of whatever we have to put into it to maintain it.
But how many pennies and how long? Muncie school board officials say the roof will cost nearly $600,000 and take at least 14 weeks to fix. The floor, another $200,000 or more. But the tradition the Muncie Fieldhouse holds is priceless.
In Muncie, that was the greatest thing in high school going, and in high school basketball period over the state of Indiana. There wasn't a better, more traditional program than Muncie was. So yeah, it was worth all the work, and I was in heaven.
Now heaven just needs some angels with hard hats. In Muncie, Josh Shelton, NewsLink, Indiana.